Levi and Simon coming to you from Three Dragons Sports Bar in Oyan with our tips for round number 19 of the Aussie rules.
Yeah, interesting round. Kicking things off on Friday night, we've got the Bombers at home to the Crows.
Yeah, might have gotten on the Bombers train a week too early.
Yeah, they've started to slide. It's a very close 8, isn't it?
It's basically from 4 down to 13. It's
very close.
within 2 wins.
This is a win that the Bombers kind of need. I expect a good bounce back win over the Crows. Don't rate the Crows.
I mean, I'm going to stay where I've been all season. I don't rate the Bombers either, but they're better than the Crows. They're playing at home. Should get a win.
Yeah. Their percentage is the thing that's struggling for the Bombers. So I think the Bombers will definitely try to get a very solid win. Try and push that percentage back up. That's what they need. They can't just go out and try to win this game. I think they've got to go out there and try to win this game well. Because there's so many teams on similar points, and they've got the worst percentage out of anybody in that sort of like close mix. So they've got to start to actually
win a few big ones.
Yeah,
they've mostly won like close ones, so they need a few blowouts. And Saturday kicks off 2 games. First one, Giants at home to the Suns. Suns still going perfect at home. Owen sipping nothing away.
So you can't tip the Suns, can you? You've got to tip GWS in there. So if you're going by anything to do with history.
I luckily picked the Suns by accident last week. I got lucky on that one. I thought I went Port, but I went Suns after all. So I got away with one.
Yeah, it's I definitely, if they're at home, I'm on the Suns. But away, can't tip them. GWS
all the way.
Yeah.
And then that one is actually interesting. The Saints at Marvel to West Coast. Saints.
I'm going to tip the Saints. They've last couple of weeks they've looked a little bit better.
Yeah, they're starting to actually look like they can actually play some footy. And West Coast, they're okay.
If it was over in Western Australia, that might swing me to the Eagles, but I think
they don't travel that well. Just had the coach sacked as well, which might or might not affect things. But that
usually works well for a team.
But I think Saints.
Yeah.
And then Hawks Pies at the G.
Yeah, I'm still on the Hawks. I've been talking them up now for 6 weeks or so. They are one of the form teams of the competition, and these. I mean, I think they're level on points.
Yep.
Both need this win to
try and push in the 8.
Try to push that 8. I think the Hawks. Check their record out. Yeah. They've been hot.
Yeah. I foolishly picked against them down in Tassie last week. I think I'm going to pick them this week as well. Collingwood.
Struggling a bit. Some of their main guys are struggling, and
it's one of those where I kept saying all year, come September they'll be there, but I'm not so sure anymore. I think they might not make the 8.
I think they're cooked. I think they're well and truly, the Birds being overcooked in this one. I think, after a couple of good years and, a good grand final last year, I think it's starting to show, and I think the pie is well and truly burnt.
We'll see. They might still mount a comeback, but I think Hawks. It's kind of travelling better than what I thought at the beginning. I said at the beginning of the year they're a team to look out for, but bloody hell,
Hawks are coming good.
They're coming really good.
Yeah. The next year, I think.
They'll be there and about next year, you'd assume.
Yep.
Then Cats at home, GmbH, Bulldogs.
Bulldogs have showed some signs the last couple of weeks. This won't be a walk in the park, is what I would have said a month ago.
Yeah.
I am going to. I'm going to go Bulldogs.
You're going to go Bulldogs.
I've been thinking Cats, but I don't know. Dogs have been playing pretty good in the last couple of weeks, and Cats are all right, but
okay.
I don't know. I think if a team turns up and really has a crack at them,
Yeah, that they'll definitely beatable. Yeah.
Yeah, just spur of the moment, flip my tip, go on the Dogs.
Yeah, GmbH.
I need something.
Yeah.
This will be the one that not many people pick. Maybe Jen.
Yeah, no, GmbH, I reckon Cats with very medium confidence. I'm pretty lukewarm on our team at the moment, but I got a few wins recently, so we're all right. We're sitting in the four at the moment.
And to finish off Saturday, we got Port at home to the Tigers. Port
Yeah.
aren't great, but
Yeah.
they're playing the Tigers.
Yeah, so Port, but Port is one of those
Tigers.
teams like, ooh, they're going to struggle to make it in.
Yeah.
Like the way they're playing at the moment.
Yeah, it's they just need a couple of good wins. I think this win might help them. Maybe get some confidence back. So I'm gonna,
Yeah. And then Sunday kicks off with an absolute cracker, probably game of the round. Lions at the Gabba to the Swannies.
Yeah, Lions. Up until a couple of weeks ago, you would have like automatically tipped the Swans, I think. But the Lions are on form. Swans, just showed a couple of signs of being beatable. I think up in Brisbane, this is going to be a close game. But Charlie Cameron out for 3 weeks now.
Ooh.
3 weeks, man.
That hurts.
It was for that, tackle kind of head slam sort of thing. It was
yeah.
pretty brutal. The guy got knocked out, got concussed. They had to call in the sub. So you can't be doing that, Charlie. 3 weeks is harsh, but that's AFL. They don't have send-offs and stuff like that. So yeah, give them 3. But I still think the Lions. I think the Lions will cover that and get a close win.
Oi. I was leaning Lions up at the Gabba, but no Charlie hurts. No Charlie is like he's an X factor.
Yeah, it takes attention. When he's playing. You've got to
important goals.
He's got to be marked. He's just someone that you cannot replace. Straight up, he's irreplaceable in a team. There's no one really that can come in and do that job. But I don't know if they need that. Maybe they.
I'm gonna go Lions up at the Gabba as well, like hesitantly, but yeah, I think there's something there they're building. Sydney's definitely beatable.
Well, they're top 4 now. I've been calling it. Lions. We'll get that top 4. They get the win now. They could be second place on the
thing is, they lose this one, they lose one more, they're out of the 8 again. It's so close. It's so close.
I'm calling they'll be second place or third place at least by the end of this game.
It'll be Sydney and Blues up the top, I think.
Yeah, and then Lions
and whoever else.
Freo Melbourne next game.
Yeah,
tough game to pick, really. Melbourne showing a couple of signs, of improvement. They're going to be tough team to face if you're in that 8 or pushing that 8 coming into the finals. It's not going to be an easy game.
I think outside of Tiger, there's not many easy games left.
Yeah.
And this one's both teams that are right in that mix, and
this is one where Freo over in Western Australia, you'd probably naturally pick them. Yeah. But it starts to get pressure on, Freo lose this, and then they're out of the 4. Yeah. Or they're already out of the 4. But then they're going to be
out of the 8 potentially.
Well, they're going to be down the bottom of the 8 at least, which is where I think that they actually are. The way that the rounds have worked and games, I don't think that they're a top 4 team. I think they're a bottom 8 team. A bottom of the 8 team.
I'm not even sure if they're a team that should be in the 8. They're not bad, but they're also not good. They're just a bit medium.
Yeah,
it's just a bit medium.
What do you think though?
At home, I'm going to go Freo at home, but
I'm going to go an upset. I'm going to go Demons. I think that for no other reason than I think the pressure's off the Demons now. I think the pressure will be on the Dockers. and that might cause some problems.
Could do, yeah. And then luckily we get an easy one to finish the round. Blues at home at Marble to the Roos.
You call it easy, but the Blues have had a couple of losses, and they definitely need to get back in that winners circle and start their finals campaign now. You want to have momentum going into the finals, kind of like the Swans. Carlton have definitely shown some cracks, and this is the time of year where you need to start to get into form. This could be the game that kind of brings them back into that.
I mean, the Roos are much improved over the last couple of weeks.
This is going to be. I think this is going to be a tough contest. By 3/4 time, wouldn't surprise. Well, actually, wouldn't surprise me if there's a fair difference at 3/4 time. But then come full time, it's within a goal or two.
Ooh. No, I think
either
Blues,
way. I think
no,
I'm going to tip the Blues because
no,
ladder positions, better team.
no, I mean it's not. It's probably not as easy. But I think the Blues will win this one pretty well, like 20 something.
I think they're going to be up by like maybe 30 at 3/4 time, but then they could start to tighten up, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Roos come flying home and almost sneak a win. But
yeah, we'll see. But yeah,
Blue Daggers.
That's our tips. Round 19, we're down the media end of the season. It's starting to get really exciting.
Yeah, very juicy. Yeah, it's definitely. There's a lot of must-win games for the teams that want to make the eight.
And there's still so many teams who could basically anywhere. I mean, he basically got 2 teams up the top. Assume going to make the top 4.
To be honest, I mean, to be honest, like the Blues, aren't guarantees for that 4. I think Swans are the only team that will probably are guaranteed that 4. But
but you'd assume the Blues get enough wins. But yeah, if they go a bit of a slide, then all of a sudden, super exciting season. Tough to pick. Good luck with your tips. We'll see you next week.
See you later.